At 4:30 a.m. on August 22, 1917, soldiers of the 47th Battalion began their attack on the city of Lens, the prize wanted by the Canadians. They started their advance from the southernmost position in the Canadian Corps. It was to be the fight of their lives, through the wrecked streets and piles of rubble of a city destroyed by constant bombardments. Nothing could remain alive on the surface, but hidden in their tunnels below was an enemy determined to hold the city. Things started to go badly for the 47th almost immediately. The Germans knew they were coming and started to shell their forming up area 20 minutes before the attack was to begin. Members of the 47th Battalion were mainly from British Columbia. One, in particular, Frederick Lee, born in Canada to Chinese parents, had already fought throughout this sector, notably at Vimy Ridge in April. Sadly, the day before the attack on Lens, he was one of those tragically killed by an enemy shell as he awaited orders to begin the fight. Let's imagine what he might have told his brother Charles in those final hours as he waited.
Well, Charles, I often think about those summer days last year when I was training to be a machine gunner in Vernon. It's hard to imagine that a year later, I would be in France using those skills to help win this war. We have been waiting here, south of Lens, for 3 days, trying to find out what the enemy may be doing. Our reconnoiters have been brief, and the ground is so chewed up we will almost have to feel our way forward. The fight will be at close range, using everything we have: grenades, bayonets, rifles, and probably even our shovels. The officers have told us to watch out for booby traps and improvised explosives that may be scattered about the ruins. The fight will be close, hard, and grim. It will be house to house, and in the cellars and tunnels and over trenches dug across the streets. But now, dear brother, the stars are dotting the sky above, and I'd like to think that you are seeing those same stars.
The 47th Battalion reached their objective, but suffered severe losses, including Frederick Lee, killed while awaiting the order to attack, but his body was never found. He is among the thousands of Canadians with no known grave whose names are now inscribed on the Vimy Monument. Although the Canadians held their ground, the Germans showed no sign of abandoning the field. In trying to defend Lens, the Germans likely suffered 5,000 more casualties, in addition to the some 20,000 already lost in the battle for Hill 70. This sector was now owned by the Canadians. The Germans would never again attack this sector directly.